do you think? Do you think a veteran or a rookie quarterback is the right move for the Browns?
So it's interesting because, I think we started this conversation in the right spot with Stafford. Because for me, if I'm thinking about like what a big board of quarterbacks would look like for me, I think Stafford is probably number one on that list because he's the most like veteran, proven guy. Again, has won a Super Bowl. Still, I think has some juice in his game in terms of being able to play, even though he's getting up there towards 40. And I think you would trust him the most as like an NFL ready player. But after him, I think if it's not Stafford, for me, it's a rookie. And I think the reason for that is like, I understand you can sit there and like grade these guys and you can sit there and say like, well, I don't think there is a Jaden Daniels in this class, or I don't think that, these guys would be sixth or seventh or whatever. I know Daniel Jeremiah's been talking about it and Dane Brugger's been talking about it from the Athletic, like where these guys would have ranked in last year's quarterback class. And last year's quarterback class was phenomenal. We know that. So I get that, but if I'm thinking about, okay, do I want to sign up for a Sam Darnold who towards the end of the season kind of reverted back to being the Sam Darnold that we all knew? Or do I want to sign up for a rookie that at least, I understand you can grade a guy how you grade a guy, but there's always an unknown with any of these players that you're drafting. There's always an unknown with these quarterbacks that you're drafting that maybe they get to the next level and they do get it. Like you can say what you want about their games and break it down from every angle and be like, well, he's just not going to cut it. And then sometimes there's just this like it factor about a guy that emerges when they're, when the bullets are flying out on the field and they kind of figure it out. So I think just like the potential of, this player that hasn't yet played at the NFL level and, his full arsenal hasn't been necessarily been realized. And I always try to leave room for coaching, helping a guy get better as well. All those things are factors. And so, I'd probably lean a rookie if it's not Matthew Stafford, with the exception of like I can sign up for like I'd sign up for like a Kirk Cousins for like a $1.2 million. Like at that point, why not give it a try? But I think like the rookie options are all way more appealing to me than most of the veteran options that are out there.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is I want both. The answer I would give is both.
Yeah,
But just so you
yeah,
don't. So if you look at a rookie and he's not ready to play, you don't throw him out there. If you look at him and he's ready to play, have at it, son. Show us what you got.
yeah. Well, and I'll say this real quick, Dave. Like I think you're probably onto something because I think they're going to do both. I would be shocked if they don't get somebody in some form in free agency or via trade that's a veteran and then pair him with a rookie. And that might be a rookie that they take, maybe it's Jackson Dart, you take him in the second round, or maybe it's Will Howard and you take him in the third round. I don't know, but I do think they will ultimately take both of those things.